Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are out there in TV land. Welcome back to another RSG Wednesday night stream, the longest running stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. I am your host with the most, Ranger J 1999, and it is Hump Day! It is Wednesday. It is time to break down the latest and greatest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. Glad to have you guys here. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and let's introduce the panel we got for you tonight. Of course, I've always got my heterosexual life mate, who I can never get rid of, the troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman.
I'm sleepy.
Okay, Finn, Jesus Christ. Well, there's the energy sucked right out of the show from stupid ass Finn. So we're starting off on a good note, but thank God we have a lovely, lovely lady joining us tonight. You know her, you love her. The vibracious, the wonderful Miss Ouchie Dumpley. Everybody in chat, let's get some pickles out for the lovely Ouchie.
No, potatoes out.
Pickles.
Pickles and taters.
So taters and pickles. All right, pickles and taters.
Not discriminating.
Yes. Hello, Ouchie girl. Welcome to the show.
Hi, out there in YouTube land.
She got all did up for us and everything, looking lovely as ever.
Look like this.
Oh really? Okay, so she's looking extra lovely. So whip out your pickles for old Ouchie.
Happy Mouse, he did say vibracious.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that adjective.
Yeah. Vivacious. Vibracious.
No, vibracious.
Yeah.
It's vibracious now.
However you want to say it, I like vibracious. She's
Fine.
vibrant and she makes you vibrate. So there you go. So glad to have you guys here. Let's get through the mechanics. This is who we got. Now, I don't know if Grandi will be showing up. He's in his own world. We know poor Loki is in the middle of the U.S. somewhere stuck. He can't be on. The lovely Miss McVenom will not be on tonight. She's got some stuff going on she's taking care of, so that's okay. So, yeah, so through the mechanisms, let's stay on target here. So, I see all those pickles out there in TV land for the lovely Ouchie Dumpling. Yeah, she's making her first TV appearance on our stream, so show her some love. Let's make sure we've got those pickles out, taters out. That's a lot of pickles and taters.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's most impressive.
Oh, Loki's on a plane, he says.
Oh, free fall. Well, okay, there you go. So Loki's like a couple thousand miles in the air right now, but he's there in spirit, flying.
Missing Ouchie in person.
Well, that's less.
Sorry, Loki.
Yeah, sorry, Loki.
Oh.
No, let's. All right, Ouchie. Don't be encouraging the skewers out there to put eggplants in there. Good Lord.
God, our chat
Pickles and taters are fine right now, so I don't mind people playing with their taters and pickles, but when we start getting now
The eggplants are
now you've done it. Now Christ. All right, here we go. That's right. Callison, pickles, taters, and eggplants. Oh my. All right, let's get through the mechanisms. If you're new to the show and are wondering how this all works, we're going to break it down for you. First thing first, there's 106 of you guys watching this. Stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up. It helps with monetization. Come on. Give us a thumbs up.
This webcam on.
Yeah,
How the hell did we also put a pickaxe?
I don't know. It's Spimatsu. Jesus.
Potatoes, eggplants, and pickaxes. Oh my.
And carrots.
And carrots now. I mean, chickens. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff. So,
And bacon.
I mean,
And pancakes.
at this point, I've given up. So give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. We do a lot of live streaming, and if you're not a skewer, you should be a skewer. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We do tons of content on Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, Battlefront, Borderlands. I'm doing a whole Naruto thing on Friday now. We do D&D. We not just here, but also do the same thing on Twitch. We do that on Twitch as well. Flying above my head, you can see a bunch of names scrolling through. Those are our Patreon sponsors. If you would like to become a Patreon sponsor, the link is down below. Please consider it. We do a lot of cool stuff for Patreons. If you become a new patron at $10 or more, then you can get your get your roster review for lunch done. Well, wait a minute. We just had a donation. I was about to get to that. So in the middle there, you can see Vader's Cup of Plenty. We're getting ready to whip out our pickle. There's the pickle. I can whip out my pickle. Whipping out the pickles. There we go. If you'd like to see that. Whipping out the pickles. Oh, there we go. Playing with our pickles. There you go. Whip out the pickles for Ouchie Girl. Oh my God, it exploded the cup. Jesus. So,
hey, JVU 420, thanks.
Thank you for the $20.01. So, patrons are up top. If you'd like to become a patron, please do. You get a lot of benefits from it. $10 or more, you can bump your roster review for the lunch stream up top. You get free mini roster reviews from me anytime I'm doing mini roster reviews. All kinds of great benefits, all in the Patreon, so consider that. You just saw what happened there. We have Vader's Cup of Plenty, and it's now empty because all the contents were just launched into outer space. If you would like to donate anything from $2 to $20.01 or more, $20.01 or more gets you the Pickle Extravaganza, where we whip out our pickles. The pickle thing comes up, and then people are just playing with their pickles everywhere. It's crazy. But there's other stuff that flies through the air, like porgs and baby rangers and all that other stuff. So you can fill the cup. So, speaking of filling the cup, we just had a $5 donation from William Joseph. $5, keeping the donation train going. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, my friend. Thank you very kindly. So, yeah, check out our Patreon. If you'd like to donate, we got all kinds of fun stuff there. Rose Taco, good Lord. Look at all those emojis. I don't even want to say what he wrote. Translated to no, don't say it. Oh my God. Ringo says I can't find pickles. It's something else.
It's a cucumber.
Here comes the boot-filled baby rangers to fill the cup once more after its contents have been exploded all over your screen out there in TV land. All right, so we've got some stuff to get to tonight. Glad to have you guys here. Thank you guys for participating. Keep the thumbs up coming up. Keep hitting that thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already and all the other good stuff. So, William Joseph, we don't do GAC rosters on the stream, but I will tell you what, I'm going to write that down. And I have a mini roster review session tomorrow. I will do yours first. So let me write that down, my friend.
I'll just copy it and put it in the admin.
Oh, they do that. I still got to make a note here that I got to do that. Yeah. William Joseph, GAC.
Yeah, put it in crew chat so it doesn't get lost in the admins. So they'll type stuff. Okay.
Well, put in Finn stuff.
Okay.
That's easier. Yeah, put that in Finn stuff. So I will get you squared away, my friend. So watch tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern is when I do the roster reviews. So we'll do that tomorrow. But I'll announce it during the lunch stream, usually what time I'm going to do but I will do that tomorrow, and I will do that for you. And I will check for all your GAC teams. So Finn, just copy that and put it in there. We will get you squared away. All right. The other thing is, if you have questions, we're going to be scooping up questions. You're more than welcome, William. If you want a question answered, there's a certain way you got to do it. We make sure you put your question in the chat, but make sure you put question in front of your statement. That's how we scoop it up. We use Nightbot. We'll answer any question you got. So make sure you put those in chat. Get your questions in. Take the first ones usually we get, and then if your question comes later, we might miss it because we get a lot of questions on this show. So think about that. So we got the donation thing, but yeah, for the question, make sure you put the word question in front of your question, or we won't catch it. So we got the donation train going. We got the question thing going. We got a whole bunch of stuff going. All right, Dr. Finn, now let's get into the show. Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, we have a shout-out word of the day where we allowed everybody just shout out the word so we can do their names and stuff. Hey, there's Ouchie's little guy. Finn, what is the shout out word of the day? It's not pickle, is it?
It is not. The shout out word of the day is Malak.
Whoa, what a surprise, Malak. I wonder why.
MALAK. Malak.
So if you would like your name shouted out, all you need to do is type the name Malak into the chat. We will scoop that out and shout out all the names. We like to do that for this. And so get those Malaks out there. All right, we got a lot of Malaks flying in. Holy Christ, it's a lot of people putting Malak in there. It's flying by. The chat's flying up. Holy Jesus. All right, there we go. No, that's wrong, Deadpool Kyle. You spelled it wrong. It's not Kalam. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus. All right, so get your questions in, get your Malaks in, and we will shout out your names here in a second. All right. Also, if you have any birthdays or anything like that you would like me to do a voice in, something I want to start doing, birthdays, anniversary, things of that nature you'd like me to say, a voice, and you guys know I do a million voices. Put that in the chat. Just say, I'd like Ranger to do this for my kid, birthday wish and stuff like that. You got to turn it around, Ouchie, because the wording was backwards. You got to flip your camera or something. There you go. It was the wrong way.
You're muted, by the way, so we can't hear you as you're talking.
You're muted, Ouchie girl.
That's because I was making a lot of noise with the paper.
Yeah, you gotta flip. You gotta flip it
backwards.
Oh, you wrote it backwards. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool.
I missed the S.
Oh, yeah. So I was like wondering what the hell's going on here. So, but yeah, if you have any shout outs you want me to do, please put those in there and I will do those special shout outs for you as well. So there you go. That being said, we're getting that done. Do we have a quick Twitter question for the day, Finn?
We do have a Twitter question. Thanks to Ms. Ouchie Dumpling. Our question of the day, or night. So head on to our Twitter page. The handle is Reality Skewed Gamers with no vowels in the Skewed and Gamers. So Reality SKWD GMRS Reality Skewed Gamers, no vowels in the Skewed and Gamers. And the question of the night is: how soon after this release of Darth Malak will Capital Games release the hard counter for him, and what will that counter be?
That's right.
Best answers will be read at the end of tonight's stream.
Holy Christ, Dr. Feelgood just donated a bunch of bits from Twitch. Thank you very much. Pickles and hearts and things. Oh my. So you got everybody fired up. Oh, we got some more stuff from Mikey. He's donating some bits himself. Thank you for the cheers and the bits. Oh, that's going to over.
That cup is full.
That cup is really full. Jesus. Someone does an pickle explosion. We're going to have a problem.
You should close the McVenom picture because we can't see the list of people.
Oh, okay. Let me close that out.
God, those shamrocks. There's just no room for them.
There we go. Sorry, I was showing the awesome picture of McVenom.
This is like just set up for a massive pickle displacement, I have to say.
That's a very full cup of Vader there. So, holy crap. Ouchie says thumbs up or I'm shutting the cam off. Don't do that.
Give thumbs up.
Yeah. Oh, we just got $2 from Utah who says I didn't see it. It didn't pop up.
It says we need more Ouchie cam on the stream.
Oh, there we go. So hope yeah. Oh, here come the porgs and one missed. They were so packed in that the porgs bounced off the top. How much stuff? Oh, Jesus. Contingent 33 just donated $21. Said reload. Oh, Lord. We know what's coming next. Jesus. There it is. Pickles out. Whip out your pickles. Yep, here it comes. The big pickle extravaganzas. Play with your pickles, guys. There we go. Put your pickles in your hands. That's not a pickle, Ouchie girl. That's terrible. About to say the last pickle came in. The last pickle came in and exploded the cup. Jesus Christ, that was a big explosion. It's still exploding. The first two pickles bounced off the top and the last one came in.
That
was pretty impressive. So thank you very much for the donations, guys. Keep them coming.
Yeah,
all right.
That was friggin' impressive.
That was most impressive. So, yes, if you'd like to keep filling up the cup with little stuff, you can, or just keep them coming, guys.
That's the way. I think we found the way to get the explosion. So you donate bits in order to fill it up because they don't displace anything.
Or baby rangers or porgs, and then and then you do the pickle extravaganza. We whip out our pickles and things explode on the screen. That's just the way it works.
We have figured out the science of it.
That's science. Yeah, that is science. So. That's some dark side shit right there. Dr. Feelgood with some more bits. Here they come. 50 bits. Thank you very much.
Oh god, that's gonna fill up the cup.
That's a lot of hearts coming into the cup. So, and cups and looks like cones. Music cones. I can't tell what those are. Look like those chips you eat. That look like bugles. Yeah, So filling. There we go. We'll go with bugles. He's filled the cup back up again. Jesus, it's back. It was empty, and we have filleth the cup overeth again. All right, Dr. Finn, let's get into shout outs. Keep the donations coming. Keep the thumbs up coming, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. You guys are amazing. We love you guys. Dr. Finn, where can I find the... Let me go to Finn stuff. We got to shout out our... Let me move this over here so I can do both at the same time. Mikey with some more bits. Thank you, Mikey Mike. All right, we got to do our Patreon shout-outs. Oh, my God. B Monster just donated $2. Says, whip out your pickles and fill the cup. Sounds dirty. Well, that's because it is. Where you been, brother? So the porgs are not able to penetrate the cup. So there you go. All right, there we go. First off, we want to do our Patreon shout-outs. These folks donate to the channel. We very much appreciate it. So let's start off with our Patreon shout-outs. We've got Alux, Aliux, could be a Lou, 12, Bimatsu, CBO 97, Chaos 13, Chopper BZ, Clone Troop 211, Commander Skywalker, Contingent 33, Corinth Dangerfield, Donko Wiscan, Darth Teflon, Darth Bob, Darth Vader Mate, DPK, Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel alright, Drew Man 95, Airrock 123, my homie, he always messages me and keeps in touch, Hogzilla, Hennessy from the Australian New Zealand Guild, always a great group of guys, and I always love talking with those guys. It Poops Bombs, Jaja Canna, Jon Snow Wakens, our good friend Callison and Kashmir, who I've met and had the privilege of meeting, Mast Ryan, Matthew M. Thomas, the lovely Maz Kanada, the fourth Okage himself, Minato Namikaze, Mikey, Moss Mike is here, Indy Fox, Old Ben Kanabi, the lovely Ouchie Girl, Ray Rock, Rydia, Riverboy 12, my favorite person in the entire world, Rose Taco, Revenator, Sanely Red, our H-Town Connection, Shadowville, Sith Lord, Slashfin Rhodes, Spaceman Tim, Spider Strum, Suicide Squad, Teals, Tallywhack, Tenebrous, Latour, Walter Arnold, Whiny Skywalker 1979, and Zarathustra. And those are our Patreon sponsors, and thank you guys so much for being Patreon sponsors. You keep the lights on and me able to do streams. So there you go. So thank you so much for that, guys. Remember, if you have any shout outs you'd like me to do, special shout outs and voice and stuff, let me know. Finn, do we have the regular shout outs?
We do.
Okay.
And they have been handed over to a special guest to read it.
That would not be me, so I'm assuming that's got to be the lovely Ouchie Dumpling.
I will take my best shot.
Yeah, don't worry, because you're not Grande. You've already aced this. No, we're not going to have her doing it in her best Grande voice.
Yeah, I can't.
That's
do that.
awful. that's an awful ask.
I'll work on it, maybe.
So.
All right, so we've got Adonis, Andrew Sweeney, Aparingo, Atomic Fish, Bad Rongo, Billy Gunn, Bimasu, Rarius Aegon, CBO 97, Chewy, Chicken, whatever, Clone Troop 211, Commander Skywalker, Contingent 33, Dal Zuba, Agisti. Thanks for coming, Dal. Danilo Papais, Darth Mike, Darth Hideous, Darth Revan, 1023, Deadpool Kyle, Denny Crane, Devil's Treasure, Dr. Feelgood, DSP, Durgan. Hi, Durgan. Fatality V2, Force Master 77, Grim, Helenex from the WOL, and Corellia.
You don't have to say all that. We know who he is at this point and all that. Oh, okay. We'll shout him out.
Hermit Fulgrim, Hogzilla, Italian Stallion, Jason Hobby, Jason Krulik, Heao Cavalcanti, John Davies, John Moran, JBU 420, Kalesin, or as we call him, Kalesian.
I call him Dick Hole.
No, it's
Oh.
Kalesian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Kareem Pie, Kashmir, Kit Fisto, Clone War, Mark Garnett, Maz Kanata, yay!
The lovely Maz.
McTweet, Merkin Feet. See, it doesn't bother me.
Somewhere, poor McWhitton sneezed.
Moss Steph Isley, Moss Mike, MR Ninja Free Fire, Nathaniel Morgan, Ouchie Dumpling.
Who is that?
That. Get in there.
That's another Gisty.
Oh, way.
Dante, Fat Tony 99, Plasma Beat, Raza 972, Roberta Acosta, Ronan Zai, Rose Taco, RSG Vormax, Shadow Veil, Skywalker Vader, another Gisty, yay! Slash Van Roads, Spider, Swamp Donkey, Takedown Xylo, Takedown Games, thank you, The Dagger, The Yinkster.
That's a new one. Welcome to
Yeah,
you.
welcome.
Tim Van Ness, Torin Jax, Trez from the Dark Lords,
Of course.
Monto, Walter Arnold, What Else 73, Wolf Fell, is that new?
Yes, that's a newer name. But yeah.
Welcome. Utah and Dada Jordan. That's also new, I think.
Very nice.
No, he's actually been around for a while. That has been a long time.
Yeah, he's been a long time supporter.
I've been reading these names too much.
Yeah.
Every
Trust
week.
me, we know the names that are new. They immediately go, oh, wait a minute, that's a new name. Now, before we move on, Finn, we wanted to pimp something for Xylo. I just remembered. For some reason, hearing his name made me remember we wanted to pimp a video for him. So go to Xylo Takedowns. I think the link's down below, but
Not yet.
go to his channel. Check out his video. I forget what it was. What was the video on? Was it Malak?
Heroic Sith.
Heroic Sith, yeah, there you go. So go check that out. He wanted to pimp that, but he's at work, so we're pimping it for him. And I expect full payment, or I'm going to have the apprentice choke you out worse than it's been this week. So I want my Monopoly money. So there you go. Check out Xylo on Takedown Games. Check out that stuff. All right. That's enough of that nonsense. All right. We are ready to get into the news. And our first thing, well, we've got two big news items tonight, folks. Grand Arena Championship update. Pretty big news, and Malak's coming back first. Which one do we want to cover first, Dr. Finn?
Let's start with the one that everyone wants to talk about, Grand Arena Champion.
That's right. So, from our good friend of the channel, CG Salacious B. Crumb, he says, "Hi, Holotable Heroes." He didn't really say it like that, I just did. Somewhere Crumb's like, "Oh, Ranger, I got something for you."
Hi, Holotable.
Hi, guys. Somewhere Crumb's sharpening his claws. Can get my ass. He says, the Grand Arena Championships exhibition has wrapped up, and we wanted to take this moment to reflect on the gameplay experience and where we want to take championships in the future. The exhibition gave everyone a chance to try the new mode and gave us the opportunity to find lots of small bugs, several big ones, and get your feedback on next steps for the mode. We gathered a ton of data around matchup scoring feats and are making some changes for the first non-exhibition Grand Arena Championship. Grand Arena has obviously been a big topic of conversation around the studio as well, and I want to share what we have been discussing and thinking about. Top areas of discussion are ensuring matchmaking is fair and feels fun, integrity of scoring in the leaderboard, monitoring, investigating and removing cheaters, fixing technical issues such as crashes, tiebreakers, and soft locks. What's next? We've been in the middle of taking a short break from Championship to review all the data we collected and make changes. We scheduled the next Grand Arena Championship for next week. That includes matchmaking changes, bug fixes, anti-cheat improvements, and new titles portraits. Please note that you will keep any Grand Arena Championship shipment tokens previously earned, but there will be a one-time reset of all lifetime championship points at the start of the championship 1. You will keep your lifetime championship score for good after the reset. So, all that work we did. In terms of league status, all players will be reset back to Carbonite, we figured that, at the start of each championship, and you will not be able to access items and shipments that require you to have reached a higher league. Example, reach the Bronzium League and purchases after the reset until you get back to that league. Okay. New titles and portraits. Players asked for a better way to show off their accomplishments in championships, and now you will have a limited time opportunity to earn special portraits and titles. These rewards may rotate between championships, and some may only be available once. Portraits and titles are not retroactively awarded for performance in previous championship events. Earn 4 new portraits for completing championship feats in the next Grand Arena Championship. And during eclipses, taking a seat, win a fleet battle using the endurance, clone troops. I mean, it lists all the ones here. I'm not going through all these ones. We also added several new titles for reaching each league during a championship. Premier Kyber Championships is become champion of the Premier Championship to earn this title. Kyber Contender is you finish 2 through 10 in the Kyber League. Kyber Combatant is anything 10 or 11 or more. Then you get one for Chromium, you get one for Bronzium, and you get one for Carbonite as well. Nothing for Rhodium, huh? I guess Rhodium doesn't. I guess it doesn't get it, huh? Okay. Chromium, Bronzium, Carbonite. I guess if you're Rhodium, you get Kyber Combatant. I don't know. All right. Sorry, I just had some more alcohol purchased to me.
Did he edit the post? I think he might have edited the post since you loaded it, because I do see a Rhodium Adversary as one of the...
Could be. Yeah, I thought I'd said that before, but
see it on mine right now. There's a Rhodium Adversary.
Okay, so he might... Okay, so there we go. He must have edited it since then, because I've had this up for
there is an
now.
edit on it.
Okay, good. Okay, so there's one for Rhodium. I'm about to say, I guess Rhodium just didn't make the cut. It's like, you weren't good. You were better than... Chromium, but not good enough for Kyber. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. I couldn't just think of something alliterative to go with the A for a Rhodium.
Mm-hmm.
A Rhodium.
I mean,
Aces? A Rhodium.
I don't know. So up to that point, before we get to the matchmaking scoring, anything, Finn, lovely Ouchie, that pops in your brain you want to mention before we move on here in this long ass post?
Well, Adonis just wrote it as a question, but he just mentioned the fact that the divisions are...
Well, we're going to get to that next, yeah. So, all right, we'll continue on then.
There is one thing, though. The technical issues that they mentioned.
Which we're going to get to.
The crashes and the tie breaks and soft locks. Like, they put that in, like, the first thing, right? Areas of discussion, and they wrote fixing technical issues.
We'll get to those next.
Well, I'm just hoping they don't focus on this just for Grand Arena Championships.
Yeah.
Because people are losing this in territory wars. They're losing it in fleet battles where it just crashes and you can't do anything. In fact, my game has crashed more since they did that update saying that they were doing it in order to prevent crashes on the old versions of like the iPad. My game has actually crashed more since then. So I hope they're just not focusing on Grand Arena for these things, because it's affecting multiple game modes. So.
All right. Let me see here. Matchmaking scoring changes. Division-specific matchmaking. The first big change is that matchmaking now includes divisions. Players should no longer encounter opponents outside of their division. They wait till I get to Division 1 to do this. Thanks, CG. We will be monitoring how these changes impact matchups in the next championship, and will further refine matchmaking in the future. Tiebreakers. Tiebreakers have been a consistent point of confusion and frustration. Previously, in cases where banners were exactly even, the winner was determined by the player with a higher matchmaking score we use for matchmaking. This isn't something that is visible in the client or easy to calculate off the top of your head, and in order to be more clear and easier to understand, the next championship will use only total GP to determine ties. We also fixed a rare bug that was causing ties to sometimes be randomly chosen. Non-participation. This is a big one. Lastly, no-shows have been an issue for folks trying to complete achievements and feats. Going forward, we are further discouraging signing up and not participating by removing all points you would have earned, either win or loss, if you do not participate in a round at all. You will receive an inbox message explaining that you did not participate and will not receive any score rewards for this round. Okay. Oh, we just got a donation from Kane77. $2 says, you done swooning, Ouchie?
Over who?
I don't know. It's what he's done. It's Kane's donation. You talk to Kane. Talk to Kane. Ouchie, look at the camera. Talk to Kane. Kane, what the?
I mean, I don't see Urza anywhere. In
I think this last one is misguided.
I don't like it either.
So I don't like how they are describing non-participation. I think this is another thing where we tell them there is a problem, but they don't seem to understand what the problem is.
Mm-hmm. The
People
problem
that
is,
are
yeah,
not participating at all have their defenses auto-deployed.
right.
You can still run all your feats and stuff
Preach.
against the people that have auto-deployed. The ones that you cannot do your feats against are the ones that are intentionally putting one team on defense and leaving everything else empty.
Right.
Based on this does not necessarily mean that it is non-participation. In fact, they actively placed a team on defense. So I believe that this is not defined well enough. And while they are good intentioned here, with what you consider as non-participation is a big problem with this. And I think they are about to make a big mistake with what they're about to do.
Right. It's about hosing the people that are trying to participate have nothing to participate on. If a person puts one team down, they can't get achievements, they can't get feats, they can't do anything. They can't get score. So
But how do you define that as non-participation, right? Because there are some people...
Because technically you're still not... But, I mean, participating means all in, right, in my opinion. Either you're all in or you're not, right? Either
Does it have to be?
And for my eyes, it does for JAC.
So let me give an example, right? And I know this actually happens with some people that I've talked to. Lower GP players, right, like playing with their characters, but they don't have a whole depth of stuff on their team. So all they do is they put a low team on defense and save all of their offense, but they don't even have sometimes all the characters to even field enough teams at the bottom.
Well, that's something about that. Well, that has, yeah, but that's a, yeah. See, that's a fault with the actual system of requiring that many teams for that low of a GP. What I think they ought to do, though, but I mean, if you're going to participate, if you can go in on offense and go clear somebody, but you only put one team down, and that's considered participation, that's not participating. You know, the game is, that's like playing football and just going out there on offense and then putting a nose tackle down on defense. You know, it's, yeah, you're playing the game, you're not really participating. You're just
but it
there.
happens in the NBA, right? When people are intentionally trying to lose them, like towards the end of the season, in order to get a higher draft pick, they put in their backups.
Yeah, but they still got they got a full team on the field.
Yeah, but if you're pulling all of your good ones, right? Like so.
Well,
so
yeah, but they still got to put.
If you put level ones in instead of not putting anything, I mean, I think they're treading into murky waters here, trying to define what non-participation. They set up their system. They should just stick with it. And
Look,
if somebody is not filling in the rest of their defenses, auto-deploy for the rest of the defense.
I agree. That's where my solution was going to be. If they don't want to deploy, then you put their teams down. Mm-hmm. You know, so
I mean,
that
that's
way,
the better solution than this. I think this is just asking for trouble because now you are trying to, as CG, determine who is and is not participating. Just make it so that all the squads get filled in, auto-deployed,
or
if they don't have a squad in there.
Another solution I've came up with is if you don't put teams down, they automatically get the wins and the points for those zones.
Well, they do. They just don't get the feats. They automatically get 60 banners for all the wins that they otherwise wouldn't get. So they do get all the points, I think.
Mm-mm. You don't hit a zone, you don't get the points.
You automatically win the zone, so I'm pretty sure you
Well,
get
no,
it.
you don't get points for that. The other person just has less
You get
points
the points
on.
in the game, but you don't get the extra, like, Galactic or whatever, Grand Arena Championship tokens for the wins and whatnot.
Well, you can't win because you have less points started on defense. Even if you full clear somebody, you can't win. I don't know. There's some things that they can do. So,
Now, Jay, what do you think?
I think that What Else 73 is a good idea. Anytime there's auto-deploying, whether the person didn't set any defenses at all or maybe only set some, auto-deploy from the bottom of the roster instead of the top.
oh, there you go. I like that idea too.
I am okay with that.
And
That's
that
fine
would
with
help the person they're up against who's actually trying to get more, feats for like under number teams.
Hey, that works for me. I like it too. I like that plan
squads.
too. See, we've given 3 solutions already. You can go with any of those, CJ.
They need to define this better, because if I put defenses in the first round and I don't put defenses in the second round, if I don't attack, is that considered non-participation? So I set my defenses in the first round. I shouldn't have to set it every single time if I'm not changing it, right? And then if I just don't have time to attack, do I miss out on everything? Like, this is a problem. I don't like that solution at all. Their non-participation does not address the issue, which is people just putting one team in.
Well,
Somebody like the Dagger just said the idea is not great because it doesn't punish them for auto setting. I mean, we gotta, some people have things they need to do, right? So they might miss setting defenses. I still like the idea that there should be an auto set, so you still could, participate if you remember once offense starts. I don't think we need to punish people for auto setting. We just need to have that. Hey, Mongo.
Yep, Mongo just donated $2. She said, "Hi, Ouchie. Hi. Hey, girl." All right. Cheating. Let's go on to the next one. Cheating has been a hot subject in the community recently, you think, and around the office since the game's inception. It is critical that we continue to work on identifying, preventing, and taking swift action against hackers. We have zero tolerance for any kinds of cheating, especially in Grand Arena Championship, but there is more to do, and we need additional proactive ways of pinpointing ne'er-do-wellers in our game. Unfortunately, there is no single solution to solve this issue, and it will be an ongoing effort from our side to persistently root out malicious tools. We've heard your feedback and requests on this issue, but it will take time to implement some of your suggestions we received. Features like accurate battle logs are something we are investigating would remove the obvious low-effort cheating, but will not address the whole issue. Most likely it is a combination of tools that will allow us to address the cheating cases still at risk of slipping through. We're currently evaluating our potential options to deal with cheating in future releases. As our thinking develops on it, we will update you on our efforts. We have, in response to recent events, expanded our tech that we use to detect some forms of cheating, and further expansion will remain a high priority for the foreseeable future. This will likely not result in a single large anti-cheating release, but will instead be a regular part of our releases as we evolve to defend against future threats. Please keep the feedback and suggestions coming. All right, what do you think about this, Ouchie girl?
I'll let Ouchie go first.
What do you think, Ouchie girl?
I was making a joke about malicious tools because I thought that wording
Well,
was funny.
whip out your pickle.
I don't know. I think this cheating thing is just, people are getting really excited about it. There's always cheating. I've been a gamer online for a very, very long time, and I don't even really consider it. I don't care.
I think it doesn't.
It's not central for me. I know there's cheaters. They'll take care of it. They can't take care of everything. It doesn't affect my gameplay.
Yet.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
So if someone cheats, you don't care?
I don't care enough that I'm going to start a campaign or ask for refunds.
That's okay.
Sign petitions.
Oh, we just got a donation from Chaos 13, $4.99. It says, every stream for the rest of the year, wear your Dallas Cowboy hat. I will.
Did you call out the one by Mongo too? I might have missed it.
Yeah, I did. We said that. Yeah. So, exploded the cup. We've had more explosions.
Oh, look, now it's time to swoon.
There's Urs. Oh my god. Oh god. Why don't you guys get a goddamn room? I'm sick of this. Jeez.
So, I found this response disappointing. So, basically, they know that cheating is a problem. They don't seem to have said they've done anything new regarding cheating. And then they said that they're releasing Grand Arena Championships in a week. Right? Then he says that the battle logs are an easy way of removing the obvious low-effort cheating, but will not address the whole issue. So does that mean you're putting in battle logs? Because I don't think he understands what the issue is. Most people have no way of even identifying what the obvious low-level cheating is, right? Right now, we're going in blind, trying to investigate an entire roster to see whether or not they have the ability to beat one of your teams, right? Like, if
forget that shit, Finn. We just gotta hold your thought. We just whip it out the pickle. Whip out your pickle. Dal Zuba just donated $20.01. It says pickles out for Ouchie.
I gotta fix that. It looks terrible.
Whip out your pickles.
Thanks, Dal.
Dal with the $20.01. This is pickles. That's
over
right.
I'll fix it, goddammit.
Deadpool Kyle just donated $5. He says, "You're welcome, Ouchie. I tagged Urs to bring him here for you. Ranger, you up for a late night Malak stream tonight?" Totally kidding, by the way. You're smoking crack if you think I'm doing that again. Last time Malak came out, I'm making this up. I was up at 3 a.m. with Loki. We did the 3-hour event. Then I had a brief respite. Then I did the lunch stream. Then I did my own Malak event, which was for 3 hours. Then I did it with Mist. So I was pretty much I was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at that point. So there you go. Thank you for the donations. And here come all the pickles. There we go. Oh, Lordy. All right. I'm sorry, Finn, when donations come in.
Oh, no, it's okay. But I don't like the way that they talked about the battle logs. Like, they're investigating, trying to create a accurate battle log, but it's not going to solve. And it sounds like they're trying to deflect from doing it, is what I'm getting from this, because they haven't said anything that they're doing new. Oh, look.
Earth Donated. He says, Malak is back. Great. Where are them Tuscans? Tuscans suck.
What?
You heard me.
Go to the corner.
It's about time. Shit. Get out of here. It's about sometimes someone said a Tuscan law can lick my ass. Give me a lightsaber and a blaster every day. You bring your stick up fight. I'll bring my lightsaber. Let's see who comes out back. Although Urs would find a strange way to actually make that work, so never mind. Wait a minute, Urs, you're putting that where?
I mean, I think they're trying to go overboard.
I'm kidding. Don't write me.
I think they're going overboard with what we need in the battle log, right? I think ideally all we need is something that shows what they use in terms of gear. We don't have to click on it and look at their mods and all of that. I think that's a next level thing. But for this release, they should have had a battle log that showed on your thing what they used in order to attack, right? Without having to go and clicking on it and getting the mods and the speed and the stats. If they just showed us what team they used against the other person, that is enough for us a lot of times to weed out that obvious cheating.
Yeah.
Right now, you are expecting players to blindly go and report somebody. That is effectively what you're asking them to do without any new anti-cheating mechanisms, and then saying there are obvious low-level, low-effort cheaters. Effectively, all you are saying is everybody at the end of your GAs, go ahead and report a cheater, because that is the only way to basically get any investigation if there was cheating at all.
Or just donated $1.99. Says, drinks on you, boy. Get loose. Get
loose.
Here you go for our good friend, the Heartthrob Urs. So here we drink bourbon. Urs. Ignore Finn. All right, look, I'm drinking bourbon. Some man shit right there.
Oh, fine. I'll go different. I'm going to go water out of a poured tumbler.
Oh, well, that makes it better, Finn. Jesus Christ.
Did you keep the sticker on that, Finn?
I did, because it says Star Wars on there. I don't want to. It's a Star Wars sticker. I don't want to go.
I'm sorry, Urs. I try to get the alcohol flowing here and the inner rim.
I know, good old Maurice. But seriously, this is why I think it's disappointing, right? It's not necessarily just the fact that...
Listen, this is what they talked about, GOM. We didn't put out this post. This is what they did.
Here's my bigger problem, right? They acknowledge that cheating has been a hot subject, and literally they came out in this post and haven't said a single thing they've done to address it. Right?
Yeah.
All we asked was for a battle log. It doesn't even have to be an accurate battle log. It just needs to be a picture of our team and what they used in order to attack it. It could have been that simple. You don't have to click on it for stats. You don't have to click on it for mods. You don't have to investigate their roster. They've done nothing. And now they're releasing Grand Arena Championships in a week. I don't understand what the thinking is behind this. Because if they're trying to do anti-cheating and releasing the game in the same way that it was when everybody knows cheating is going around, you have instilled zero extra confidence.
No, I don't have any confidence. So, there you go. All right, let's continue on.
All you have to do is make sure, everyone... The only way to do it is at the end of your Grand Arena, make sure that you report your opponent, because that is the only way to get them to investigate whether or not that they cheated. Because you have no way of knowing whether or not they cheated, so just make sure you report your opponent every single time, because they're not giving you any other way of figuring it out.
Oh my God. All right, we just got some more donations in. The Dagger, $2. If MSF can do it, you can too. Make a battle log. Hell yeah. If Mobile Strike Force has got it, come on. Urs says Curly and Light. Watch them calories. Am I right, Finn?
Mm-hmm.
Finn doesn't drink at all.
Yes, I do.
What? Okay, get out of here. Deadpool Kyle says, ugh, Shakti just gave me LITPH. Screw her. So Shakti gave you the old lightsaber in the pee hole. That sucks for you, DPK. Man,
I think we need a commercial for lightsaber in the pee hole.
We have to create that, yeah. Finn, let's do that.
There is no video I can use.
We could just draw a picture.
Yeah, you've done it before. You turned me into a baby ranger. Get out of here, Finn.
Yeah, but that's different than showing a lightsaber in a pee hole.
We could use that gif of the hot dog and the pickle.
Yeah, just take. Italian Stallion with $2 says Finn just reported everyone. They must have cheated.
I mean, seriously, what else had they done in order to help you root out cheaters? All they said is we are going to look into cheating, and they need players in order to report it, and they're giving us no tools in order to figure out whether or not somebody else is cheating. What other option are they giving us in order to weed out cheating?
Listen, Finn, I've got a totally unbelievable way to solve the cheating problem. We're going to give everybody LITPH. I've been told it's wonderful. It'll cause cheaters not to cheat. It's unbelievably 100% correct.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and if you guys face me, I expect you to report me.
That's just a waste. That's just a waste of. Yeah, that's a waste of words. Finn doesn't even try. So that's like you're gonna lose there.
I kind of just expect you should report.
Nobody knows cheating like me, and Finn's the biggest cheater of them all. He's lazy.
I'm just disappointed that after all this time and stuff, that this is the response that we get for the cheating. So
we're gonna build a wall around Finn. We're gonna get Ranger to pay for it. It's gonna be unbelievable. All right, just some more donations coming in from Utah. $2 says someone needs to hug Finn. Stat. Ouch! Can you send Finn some hugs? Not pickles. Just okay. There's some hugs. There's some. All right, hugs for Finn. Oh, our good friend Macias just wanted to join my Hall of Fame in honor of GAC. Word. Hell yeah. And make sure you check out Macias. Just like me, he suffers through helping people getting the remods, but we love it because it helps people out. Make sure you check out his remodding stuff. It's really fantastic stuff. He was with me the other day when I was in BCM and helping out because that was a big project. I got more on the way. Good old Maurice with the $1.99 says, I feel really bad for efficient players. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I mean, basically, all this does without setting any kind of tools for people to figure out whether or not somebody is cheating is basically makes every player turn on another player. And the community is what's been keeping this game together.
Pretty much.
And they're not providing anything for us to weed out cheaters. We're just supposed to be generally suspicious now because we have no way of verifying one way or the other, and we have to report it for CG to investigate.
Yeah.
So what other option is there? Like, am I missing something here? Like, that's the only option I see.
Well, besides Ranger J 1999 modding services, Finn, I think it's time to create the Ranger J 1999 beat that ass for cheating services. Where I will find these cheaters and beat that ass. Don't give in to hate. That leads to the Carillions.
Don't give in to hate.
That leads to the dark side. Very well spoken, Urs.
Urs is on fire.
He is on fire. He's looking at his lovely Archer girl. He's like, oh my. All right, we talked about cheating enough. Let's get into the bugs issues. Let's see here. Bugs and issues. Man, everyone's on fire tonight. The donation stuff, man, it's great. There were some significant hiccups with Grand Arena Championship during the inaugural exhibition. We fixed many issues thanks to our prompt and detailed feedback. We believe we have resolved the scoring issue, and the leaderboard will reflect the correct scores during the next event. This is something we will continue monitoring very closely, and please let us know if you see anything fishy. I'm looking at you, Finn. We've managed to reduce soft locks. Soft. During fleet and character battles, but there is a persistent soft lock that they can still rarely occur during character battles. This is still being investigated, and we anticipate having a larger fix in the near future thanks to the new logging tools we added in the last couple updates. All right, then they put out the schedule, so you can see that. You can see the schedule. We got one next week starting, and then all the battles through the review period. So there you go. All right, the future. Let's talk about the future. What's going on? What is Urs screen about? What is?
He's getting loose at company
He's
functions.
getting loose. Well, I'll get loose with you, Urs. You drink your weak ass Carillion Lights. I'll drink this hardcore John Daniels, and that's Jack Daniels, but I call him John because I've known him for so long.
Sir Loki wants to know, Ranger, if you're going to wear a blue dress and do Bill Clinton impersonations.
I sure can, Loki. I'll come right to your house and do it for your life. I'll give you a full demonstration of my abilities, Sir Loki. You whip out your lightsaber, I'll whip out mine, and we'll cross our streams, you young man.
Don't get a lightsaber in the pee hole.
No, don't get LITPH. It's awful. Well, what kind of commercial do we come up for that, Finn? So LITPH. So
No.
I'll create the damn commercial. I don't care who run that. I don't need stupid Finn to. Ouchie, we'll do it. We don't need stupid Finn. We'll create the LITPH. No, why are you making that face, Ouchie? No. Fine. Ranger will take it on himself for this project.
No good can come out of a commercial.
Well, we can do Dravenex. We can do lightsaber in the pee hole. All right, the future. Our goal right now is to make regular changes to Championship for the foreseeable future. The next round of changes will likely center on improving scoring to promote more balanced play and updating our feats. We want to regularly improve Grand Arena Championship in a measured, incremental way to make sure we, 1, don't break the stuff that is working, 2, don't overwhelm the experience by changing too many things at once. We are going to be regularly soliciting feedback during our monthly Q&As, and we will monitor the forums regularly as well. We want to make JC as great as it possibly can be. All right, that's the post.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? I have no real issue with them going that route with the future.
Said Utini MFers and says, I will be back. Yeah, Urs will be back. He's going to do... He's going around humping the Jawas. Stop it, Urs! Get off of them!
I mean, yeah. I have no issue with the way that they're doing the future. I'm more concerned about how they're currently dealing with the present and trying to roll ahead Grand Arena Championships. Yeah.
Nice one, Ouchie. I was about to do
that.
Bang, bang! She's on fire.
I am glad for Urs, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Hall. We got to have the Hall, man. Urs is one of the most mentally damaged individuals besides myself in the Galaxy Heroes. I mean, let's be real. So you watch us to have fun and kick back and let the goodness wash over you. That's the madness that is the heartthrob from the Outer Rim. I represent the Empire. Urs represents that smuggler on that's trying to get by me. So there you go.
You're a Sith Ranger.
I am, but I am the Sith Empire.
Oh.
I'm aboard.
Exterminate you next. That's right. That's why we love Urs. That's why he's our boy. That's why we pimp his stuff as much as possible. His boy Micaeus. We pimp everybody's stuff, So we were there once where we were just starting when we had 3 viewers. We know how it's like, and so we're all one big community. But yes, I control the inner rim, where the dark side is strong with me.
The inner rim.
The inner rim. I gave Urs the outer rim. I get the inner rim. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
That's where I keep my pickle.
I'm not touching that with a 6-foot lightsaber.
I'm gonna go hide in the.
Would you touch it with a pickle?
No, that's shorter than a 6-foot lightsaber.
Which pickle you been looking at?
A 10-foot pickle.
Oh.
See, look, now Kalessin is alarmed. Inner rim, look. He's alarmed.
Don't be jelly.
I'm the bush with Durgan.
Yeah, make sure you bring your surveillance equipment. Well, he's got most of that covered, so just bring some camouflage.
He has extra.
Yeah. He doesn't have extra camouflage. You're gonna have to bring your own outfit. Or dress in black, All right, next big news item. We've covered that one. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Malak's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? All right. Darth Malak, the Dark Lord of the Sith, returns August 15th. Are you ready for the showdown of the Starforge? Are you?
You keep on doing things backward. So, Ouchie?
No, Ouchie. It says OOB with the backwards B.
You have the mirror image set on your Zoom.
Yeah.
So it's backwards on yours, so you're writing it backwards.
What it says.
It says OOB.
Well, I could put a B on the other side.
No, just turn it this way. Just turn it.
Yeah. Because you have the mirror effect on your camera.
Hey,
everything
is in the chat.
Oh, we don't care about him.
Yeah.
All right, Helnix just actually sent me a picture of a lightsaber in a pee hole.
See, this is why.
Words are hard right now.
This is why you don't make a commercial for it. I'm just saying.
Well, it's actually a lightsaber in a pea hole with like a pea pod, like a pea, the plant the peas come from.
No, then definitely no.
Yeah, that's
No. See, no.
What do you mean no? It's fantastic.
No.
You're a doctor.
No.
I'm sure you stick things in the pee hole all the time, like catheters.
Yeah, no.
Oh God, I don't ever want that again.
You brought it up. I didn't say anything.
I just
about
remembered. Yeah, that was not a pleasant experience. Oh God. In the first battle, you'll face Darth Malak using Jedi Knight Revan. Blah blah blah. Darth Revan. We already know all this. This is basically the announcement of the event. Now, RSG, we're going to give you the way to beat this. One shot. You should be able to do this, unless RNG messed you. But at least by the second attempt, you will have it. Right. Finn's working on the video tonight. We're going to get it out tonight as soon as possible so you guys have it. This is the strategy I gave to everybody. This is the Van Zyl strategy who suffered through a cajillion attempts to figure out how you... It's not the dark side you need to worry about. It's the light side. Now, I can't show the event, but if you guys have any problems, watch the video. We are putting up the video. What are you waving at, Finn?
I'm going to be playing mine on Twitch. I don't have Malak.
Oh, no, you have to do that on YouTube, man.
No, I'm doing it on Twitch.
Do it on goddamn YouTube. What's wrong with
Yours
you?
is on YouTube. I'll do mine on Twitch.
Well,
See?
people want to see it on YouTube. Ouchie, we'll let the lovely Ouchie.
Ouchie's gonna pick YouTube because she hates
then
me.
I'll pick YouTube.
Yeah, so there you go. You have to do it on YouTube. Ouchie's word is law. There, so let it be written. So let it be done.
I do my stuff on Twitch.
Oh, for Christ's sake! So for those of you that hate Finn, hate him more now because he doesn't want to put it on YouTube. Where a lot
Join
of you
me
guys.
on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's saying YouTube, Finn.
Twitch.tv/reality.
No, we're not doing it on Mixer.
Oh, Mixer. Ooh, that's a nice.
Now get out of here. Great. Another platform we have to stream on.
Hooray!
Everyone's saying YouTube, Finn. I'm reading the chat.
It's just Ouchie 5 times.
No, there are some other people saying it.
I don't have that many alts.
What's Earth saying? So let's see. No, we're not doing it on MySpace. What the? Does that even exist anymore?
MySpace, it does exist.
Really?
I
Oh,
agree.
wow.
It still exists. It's been like hacked to hell, but it's definitely still exists.
No, we're not going to dual stream Urs. Yeah, we tried to tell you that, Urs. We're the ones that let you know about that, you potato head.
Tumblr.
The current guy will report you. Oh, Lord. Tell us more, Urs.
So
we don't dual stream for that reason. We read the fine print before we ever did anything. So when we partnered, we knew. Good times, good times. Oh, Lordy in heaven. Oh, Earth. Oh, God. Finn will stream it somewhere, guys. It won't be double streamed.
You can do the light side on YouTube. And
Chaos 13 says get Urs on Zoom. Urs is always welcome, but he's always
if you want to
busy.
join, just hit me up. And
Yeah, Urs can join us.
loose. He's getting loose at work functions.
Yeah, so he's not even available. It's either yeah. Usually he's like. Problematique. I'm drunk too, Urs. Get the piss out of here. Oh, at work. Okay, so.
But it's a party, so that's all right.
Yeah, he's doing a work function. It's fine.
It looked like a party anyway.
Yeah, you do you, Urs. You get drunk. I was trying to get Urban on. He never responded. I was trying to see if I can get him on here because
he's like in and out of being.
I know Urban's back. We got to get him on to do. Finn, message Urban. We need to do another Gamer Fuel.
I mean, I tagged him and like just said hi to him a little while ago. He responded, but yeah, we think we can get Urban to do Gamer Fuel.
Yeah, he's watching ours. So Urs is watching.
Hiding in a corner watching ours.
That's how the heartthrob of the other room parties. So yes, Malak is back. Let's get back on topic here. Our Lord Malak is back. Ouchie girl, do you have Malak? Or now are you ready for Malak if you don't? Oh yeah, we got
I
Urs.
got a 3-star Juhani. I got a 3-star 4. No, it's 5-star Karth. No, I haven't been farming them.
Why?
Don't care. Because I wanted Padme. That's my jam.
Well, why didn't you do both?
Because
I got both.
I was staying on target. That's the way I roll.
But you could have had both.
No, I don't like him.
It's not about liking him. It's about
No,
having him
I'll
for
have him next
platoons.
year.
But what about GOTBs and stuff like that? Platoons and things.
It's
Oh,
good to be the guild leader.
oh, god damn. Jesus Christ. Well, oh my god. Do as I say, not as I do. Damn.
Actually, anybody in my guild will tell you that I don't tell anybody to farm anything. If they want to farm him, fine, but I don't.
That's fine. Because I know you don't have Dooku either, so.
Nah, she does now.
The case of
She hates it, but she does.
Lordy. But yes, we will have the in-depth guide.
Wow, chicken.
What happened?
Chicken,
She says you don't have to like a dude to use him. That's my wife.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Chicken. God. Oh, I love chat. You guys are awesome.
That's, cray-cray. You know, we have 156 people watching us right now, Ouchie, and only 88 thumbs up. What's up with
That's
that?
it. That's it.
No, don't turn off your camera, Ouchie. Don't do it. Guys, don't let Ouchie turn off her camera.
We need to get to 100.
You gotta get the hundreds. Save Ouchie's camera. Don't let her go. Don't do it.
Oh, there's Deadpool Kyle, $3 donation.
It says pickles out for Ouchie being a bad mofo. That's right. Everybody, I'll whip out my pickle for that. Sitting here playing with my pickle for Ouchie.
You have to just look at the lemur.
Yeah. Ouchie, I just want to let you know when I was playing with my pickle, I was thinking of you there. So there you go.
Oh, we're at 99. Oh, we're at 102.
Okay.
Okay.
We saved the stream. There you go. Yeah, Urs would suffer from depression if you turned the camera off. Don't do that to Urs.
I mean, really, Urs is hiding in a corner watching RSG.
Just the thought of that.
I don't think that's
Here
gonna
to
work
see
well.
you, Finn.
He's sitting there like
Exactly.
Gollum. The precious.
Urs.
The precious.
I guess he kind of looks like he's been blindfolded.
Oh,
He does.
he does look like that. Yeah.
Is that electrical tape?
I'm not going to reveal what materials I prefer to use.
I mean,
Oh. Okay.
she has her skills, Finn. So yes, Malak's coming back tomorrow. If you have any problems, we are here to help you. Message me. I'm already getting messages now like, Ranger, ah! So we will be around and here for your services to help you guys. I know some of you guys want me to remod your accounts. You're like, oh my god, Malak's here. What are we going to do? I'm like, get Malak, then I'll remod. It's not a big one. It's be okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to get through this together. It'll be okay. So just get it to the character and I'll get him squared away for you. So it's going to be okay. So yes, there we go. So those are the two big items. We got the GAC announcement. We got the Malak finally coming back after, Jesus Christ, it's been, almost 6 months since he was back? March? April, May, June, July.
Which I think is smart on the part of CG.
Yeah. He is that kind of character, guys.
Well, it's not just that, right? The next character that comes out in this style, how many people are going to pay for it so they don't have to wait 6 months and go through the torture?
I wasn't calling you out,
Will.
Chaos.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't either, but I'm just saying, right? Like, there's going to be a group of people that maybe were on the fence or like, I'll wait 3 months and then have to wait like 5 months in order to get it and suffer through a meta-changing character and will now spend what they need to in order to get Malak.
Yeah.
So it's actually smart on their part. They're forcing spending. Like we always talk about like that quick spending, right? Like the forced spending in order to get these characters and stuff. Like this is a smart thing for them. They've done it in a way that's going to force a lot of people in order to buy.
Hey, and I didn't call you out, Chaos. I didn't mention any names, brother. You have done that yourself, Anakin. Oh, god damn it. This stream was going so well. Everything was working. Everything was going fine. Bimatsu just noted $2. So someone got GOM as Zima. Oh, very nice. Congrats. All right, everybody. He's here. The beardless one, the brown Gandalf, the government Wi-Fi stealer, the chicken chaser, the French tickler, the big deal himself, Grande Heisenberg Patron is here.
What's up, guys?
Look, Grande, we've got the lovely Ouchie girl with us tonight.
I see that, Ouchie.
And Bondage Monkey.
And a bondage monkey.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, everybody needs their stuff. What can I say?
That's right. Science. That's science, Grande. All right, Grande. So we just had the new GAC stuff. We just had the announcement of Malak.
I saw the Malak announcement. I think it's great timing on their part.
What are you laughing at, Finn?
Ouchie. Read Elliot Worsfold's comment.
Oh, no. He said, love your videos, Mandalore. Grandalore, they're calling you now.
Mandy and I, that's what I call him. I call him Mandy Moore.
Shadowville, because Stone Cold Grande Patron said so.
For those of you who don't know, Mandalore and I go way back. So far back that I actually used to call him Mandy Moore instead of Mandalore.
My God.
That's
Jesus.
because I thought it was funny. And so if you guys are going to think we're the same person, by all means, I'm totally fine that you think Mandy and I are the same person.
We've just never seen you both on the stream together, that's all.
Yeah, we did. But the first time we had Mandy on, yeah. We were on together.
We had Mandalore on. Mandalore
but he had helmet.
He had a
helmet on.
He took it off, remember?
Oh, he did take it off. I remember that. Good old Maurice with the $1.99. He says, Baby Breeze on tap, Matsu. There you go. Oh, it's getting crazy out in the chat. Jesus. No, good old Maurice. He doesn't have a helmet. He's asking where your helmet is, Grande. All right. Good Lord. All right, Grande, the artist formerly known as Mandalore. What is your thoughts on all this news information we got tonight?
I think Malak coming back is about the right time. It makes sense, right? That one seems good. I'm not really pulling anything out of this Grand Arena Championships update, really, except they're going to continue to work on matchmaking and scoring and leaderboards and investigating and technical issues. Great, do all that stuff. And we got some new portraits you can use.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I'm missing? I mean,
that's pretty much it. But I'm wondering, Grande, because I think we've been close but different on some things as we've discussed the issue, and we won't harp on it too much. I'll just let Grande go, and I won't counter or anything. But just wondering, were you disappointed with the release of GAC without them really introducing anything for anti-cheating? Because they released it next week, right? And they didn't say anything that they were doing, just investigating. So I was disappointed with that. I'm just wondering what your thoughts were.
It's a little discouraging that after we had such a problem with tournaments that they didn't take it so seriously. Here's one of the larger issues, though. People have short memories. And probably whoever said they were in charge of anti-cheating thought they could handle it, right? Maybe they weren't in that position whenever the tournaments came around, and so they didn't realize it was such a big deal. They've had a lot of turnover in that company. Carrie's not there. Haven't seen John Soler in a long time. We're on our third community manager since tournaments, and that's just the forward-facing positions. My guess is we could basically say every other position has changed between 1 and 2 times. You got big shuffles of people, and so what I think is you had people that did not understand the full complexity of this issue and were making assumptions that it would be okay, and it just wasn't okay.
Yeah, good point. All right. Ouchie, Loki's in Charlotte right now.
I said, welcome to North Carolina.
Yeah, but he's not going to be here long enough to make a visit to you, Ouchie girl. I'm sorry.
He's far. I had that issue too.
I'm really far from Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Oh, CB097 wants me to put up the bear again.
Oh, we'll put up
Bondage monkey.
And
Bondage monkey.
he now has his hands tied behind his back.
See, bondage monkey.
He says Grande and the bear are twins.
What? Well,
They have the same hairstyle.
sort of.
I should wear my headphones like this.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like Lobot.
Yes, I could be like, I'm Lobot.
Grande bots. Low Grande.
Low Patron.
All right. So now we're going to get to, we've got through all the news, the big news of the day. It is now time for our Twitter response, and we're going to allow the lovely Ouchie Dumpling to go through and pick the ones she likes. So are your best responses. So Finn, why don't you pull up the Twitter and let's see what people wrote, and we'll see which one Ouchie likes the most.
Okay, so let me go ahead and pull it up here. We actually have a lot of responses, actually.
Oh, interesting.
All right. So, question of the day again is, and after you get to pick the winner, the question is, how soon after this release of Darth Malak will Capital Games release the hard counter for him, and what will the counter be? And the best answers will be read now. So, first response, the counter will come shortly after in a new style event that they are calling Tantalizing Tale. The only requirement is a vault for each T. There you go. The next one, which you're not allowed to vote for, is it'll be within 2 weeks, and it will be Jar Jar Mother Truckin' Binks. Hashtag Gungan Meta coming. You are not allowed to vote for that one because that is your own.
You've been disqualified on that one. Out you go. You must pick something else.
All right. Next one. Next month, a new Jawa. Basic reduce opponent. The basic is reduce opponent crystals by 125. The first special, show me the money, reduces it by 250, and the final special, F you pay me, entitles you to all your opponent's crystals and redeemable code to hack GAC.
Jesus.
One-time event only for a low price of $2,000. Actually, $1,999.99.
Good Lord.
That one was a very verbose one.
Yeah, very much
was.
so. Good
I mean,
Lord.
you went through the whole kit, though. By the way, don't forget, the newest Jawa, Bosk. Bosk is the newest Jawa. So don't forget about that.
Yeah, that little
I mean,
bug.
this is what happens when you get a bug and don't investigate it and then say, oh, we're just going to change the wording on the ability, and then Bosk becomes a Jawa.
Yeah.
You know, I think they did that again with those doing the feats, where like the Fleet Arena feat thing, where it said you had to use mace and win a Fleet Arena fight, and now they're saying, oh, well, it's supposed to be anywhere in the game. I think that was probably a mistake too, and they're just like, we're not going to fix it. We'll just let people do it anyway.
I mean, I think their solution to the Bosk is going to be giving him a Jawa tag. I can't think of what else.
Well, he's two Jawas.
He is two Jawas. He could be
Oh,
their
Lord.
shoulders.
And
They
they're
actually put Jawa, Jawa on him because he's like two Jawas stacked up.
so, and that also counts for double detonators.
Oh, I like that idea. I like Ouchie's idea. That's a good way to reword his kit.
Well,
Jawa, because his name is Jawa, and it's
Because he's tall. Bosk is tall, right? He's like two Jawas standing on top of each other. So Bosk is going to get a Jawa tag, and he's going to get double the detonator because he's two Jawas. So he counts as two Jawas for the purposes of any time a Jawa is hit, so he counts as two.
science.
That's
All right.
science.
Confirmed.
All right.
Let's see. Next one. I think Malak will continue his dominance until the new Star Wars film comes out, and then a First Order team featuring Hux and Snoke will take over.
God,
the team
no.
will be heavily resistant to health steal. Hopefully, whatever replaces Malak as meta won't be so overpowered this time.
Has to be because Malak's OP. They can make it not OP, but make it where it defeats Malak. I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to try to do it.
Saying more people are replying.
Oh,
but-
I know. There's still plenty.
Oh, there's plenty more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. The Malak counter will come out once I have him to gear 12. The
Right.
good news for you all is I'm behind on gear. The counter will be the next epic character, General Mace effing Windu. Mace, if only. Next one. It doesn't matter how soon the devs release the hard counter for Malak. With rampant and ongoing PvP cheating and hacks, you can easily adjust how hard even your weakest tune hits, how much damage it can take, and you can now defeat any opposing squad with your weakest tune. Hashtag give us a replay mode, CG.
They're not wrong.
I mean, yeah, not wrong. Next one. Releasing a new Galactic Republic character to make the Padme team the hard counter in about 2 weeks. Finish those Padme teams pronto.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm. That could be the option.
Truth. It's the truth.
Truth.
Boy, that Shock T is not easy to gear, guys.
No, God, those cryotechs make my...
I think she takes 5.
It's a lot of cryotechs.
Yeah. Let's see. Next one. Tuesday's marquee will be Jar Jar. He won't attack, but on his turn, he equalizes courage, so his and C-3PO will be useful. That would be pretty nasty, actually.
It's coming. He's coming.
Next one. I was going to be clever and say something sarcastic, but seriously, I think it will be Jedi Knight Luke released with Rise of Skywalker.
That's a good choice. I like that.
You mean the black outfit?
Yes.
Black
Yeah.
outfit.
We haven't talked about him coming to the game in so long.
I think we'll get old Luke before we get Return of the Jedi Luke.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing, actually.
Who knows? But I like that.
Yeah. Next one. Hard counter coming with next epic confrontation event, giving us Padawan Anakin or Master Kenobi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Next one. When in a galaxy far, far away, when the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff of the universe comes together, it will once reveal that Sora's Bandeem will be a hard counter to Darth Malak. I have no idea who that is. Who is Sora's Bandeem?
And why are we using Doctor Who stuff to talk about?
To impress me.
Oh.
It's for Ouchie, but I don't know who Sora's Bandeem is. I feel like I'm missing a...
Doctor Who. Exactly.
All right, the next one, Jar Jar, dead serious. Yeah, I think Jar Jar has been being...
I think it's going to be Kaya Monday. It's not going to be Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's Kaya Monday.
Disbelief. The thing said slap your forehead in disbelief. We already see Kiadi Mundi in TV. That wouldn't be disbelief. It's expected.
We shall see.
I don't know what I'm going to laugh.
We're all really...
I'm sure Kiadi Mundi is coming. Absolutely, but that's not the one that we're slapping.
I don't think it is
foreheads
either. I
about.
think it's pointing Jar Jar, which is sad. Next one just says soon TM.
Soon TM. Okay, good. Okay.
Next one. A bug in how the Tuskens interact with Darth Revan will be categorized as a feature and left to Then a new First Order Stormtrooper will be introduced that make Tuskens the new meta, and CG will immediately nerf Tuskens and remediate to the bench once again.
Except they won't do that.
That's oh my god.
File.
Oh Lord.
They should have some kind of synergy with this whole single
Oh
file.
Lord.
Wow. All right. Next one.
Oh Jesus.
We will do a collaboration, and John Wick will come to the game next month.
That'd be
They
great.
stole John Wick's pork.
Oh, that's fantastic. They killed his pork. Oh God.
Next one. My wallet will be the hard counter.
Oh.
Let's see. Next. Well, clearly, it's the Sith Lord in disguise, General Jar Jar, who will trip up and fall over everything and everyone around him and accidentally roundhouse kick what's left of Malak's head off his shoulders. Jar Jar will be released this Friday and require 10 tunes at Gear 13.
Oh God.
Wow. Next one. Hoping to see an Anakin lead rework, or 501st and Annie under Padme synergizing more post-clone rework.
That'd be cool.
And then wrote R.I.P. Rex Lead. Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, I think we've all kind of seen the writing on the wall with R.I.P. Rex Lead.
Yeah. Let's see. Next one. Whatever character they said will make you slap your forehead in 2 weeks after Malak. Or time-traveling Rey.
Time traveling Ray.
Oh, Jesus.
I think that was the last one. Let me do one more refresh and check here, but I think that's the last one. Yeah, that is the last one.
All right, lovely Ouchie. Which one of
were your
those?
favorites?
Which one? What stood out to you?
Well, I have to
Not
give
yours.
just extremely honorable mention to any mention of Jar Jar, because that was also mine.
Okay.
And definitely, we need that fifth for the Padme team, and absolutely, he's coming. But I think the winner is the Tuscans one.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that one a lot.
So that one. So again, the one is a bug in how the Tuscans interact with Darth Revan will be categorized as a feature and left in the game. Then a new First Order Stormtrooper will be introduced that make Tuscans a new meta, and CG will immediately nerf Tuscans and be remediated to the bench once again.
Science.
That one was by Ranger's favorite person.
Rose Taco.
That is Rose Taco.
Hey, nice, Rose.
Very
Nice,
nicely
Rose.
done, Rose.
Who
Yeah.
did the Doctor Who bit?
The Doctor Who was by Yuta.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's a good one.
Kitty Yoda, which I believe is Yuta. So I'm hoping I'm not wrong. I believe
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
All right. That is our Twitter question and responses. So thank you guys for participating in that. Now we're going to get to our questions, and we're going to let
Okay,
the
so
lovely
I'm
Ouchie and
pulling
Grande answer these questions.
Yeah, I'm pulling the questions now, and whatever I have is all we're going through.
Yeah,
so.
if you can put one there, yeah. Swamp Donkey 214's $2 says just wanted to say hi. Well, we're always glad to have you here, Swamp Donkey. I know you said it's been a little hard for you to be here, but we're glad to have you anytime we can, brother. And thank you for always being a fan and supporting us in any way you can. So glad to have you here live on the stream tonight, Swamp Donkey.
All right, so let's jump into the questions.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, first question, Briarius Aegon. Question: where is the Malak guide video? It's coming.
It's coming.
Chicken. When is Malak coming back? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chicken. Question: my mods are all over the place. I'm lost with who needs what. Do you know of a service where I can get my SWGOH mods sorted out?
Yes, it's the Ranger J 1999 modding services. I will get your shit fixed.
Yeah, there you go. Next question. DSP, with Malak coming, how long till the new meta? 2 weeks? We just talked about
2 weeks.
that. RSG Vormax, question. Do you think the next meta will be clones or Galactic Padme lead team? I think it's going to be a fifth on the Padme team that makes her the hard counter to Malak.
And that makes perfect sense for being a young Padawan, Anakin, too.
Yeah.
Just going to kind of throw that out there.
Science.
That's Aoki's favorite team now. She loves Padme.
The awesome team.
I love Padme for a different reason. CBO 97 question: now that the second round of Malak is here for us to finally join the meta, are you ready for the meta to change? And who do you think will be the new team or character? That was our question.
Yeah, we already just had a whole slew of those.
Rose Taco question for Miss McVenom: when you watch this, where's my cross stitch?
Oh, my cross stitch. Don't worry. I'm missing a cross stitch, too.
So really quick, by the way, if you haven't noticed, we love having Miss Ouchie here, but Miss McVenom is not here with us today to increase all of the femininity on the channel. So right now it's just Ouchie and me holding it down. So Miss McVenom is not here, unfortunately, because her mom had a little bit of a health scare. So she is with her mom. Her mom is doing fine. But for all of you guys, if you can type in the chat MMV for Miss McVenom, for Mommy McVenom, please type MMV in the chat. And so I'll let McVenom know to look in the chat that everyone is typing MMV for Mommy McVenom. So give her a shout out. She's doing fine, and we want her to get well. So there you go. That's a little update on why Miss McVenom is not here. All right. Next one. I love seeing the MMVs. Look at that. It's spamming faster than our word of the day. I have to tell you.
What is that in Roman numbers? Is that something? That's 2005.
Yeah, it is 2005. Hold on. I'm letting her know right now. In the YouTube chat for Mommy McVenom. All right. I just let McVenom know that we're typing MMV in the chat for her. So thank you all guys for that. All right. Next one. Utah. Question. Do you like Rockabilly Worm from Spaceland?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Rockabilly Worm from where?
From Spaceland?
I had hair way sooner than 2005. I had hair like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. And mine was 2010. I'm going to start shaving my head.
All right. Yeah, I know. He said he's disappointed in us. I don't know.
Why is you disappointed in us?
Because we don't know what Rockabilly Worm from Spaceland is.
Oh, geez, sorry.
Next question from Hellenix. How many hours before CG devs announce the next meta? God, we're getting those same questions. Roberta Acosta. Question, why didn't they bring Darth Revan before bringing back Malak? So they did, right?
They did.
They had the return of Revan. So Malak beats with his own drum. He doesn't coincide with Darth Revan, and he doesn't coincide with Jedi Knight Revan. He just kind of is released. So that's the way that they're doing it. It's also setting a precedent for the next time that they release this, right? With whatever is coming up in a Malak style event. So you just have to be ready for all the events whenever you can, pretty much. What else? 73. Question. In a Darth Revan Fallen Bastila, Thrawn, HK, and Shore Trooper team, where is their turn meter coming from that a 200 speed Shore Trooper goes before my Darth Revan and Fallen Bastila at 270 to 290 speed? And it's not from Thrawn switching turn meter.
I have no idea.
There's
no reason why that should be happening.
I'm not seeing it either. Why is the 200 speed Shore Trooper
There's no way in hell that should be happening.
going before?
There's no reason why that should be happening. That's some hack shit right there.
So, okay. So I'm gonna say it depends on what your sequence of events is, because if their Darth Revan and Fallen Bastila go first, right, then they can put a fear on your entire team, and your team skips the turn, and then Shore Trooper would go first. That's the only thing I can think of that it has to be for fear. But that's pretty much the only way. But I would need to see how it works, right? Because I don't see how else the Shore Trooper would go first.
I don't know.
So usually the videos help, right?
Yeah.
Because,
send us a link. Show us the battle.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the only explanation that I can come up with, is that your team is getting feared.
But even then, that depends on if Revan goes for yours and hits the tank, he only fears the tank and your Revan. Then it comes down to, I'd have to see the video because that's
I have to see
the
video.
I have to see video of this. I'm a little lost right now.
Yeah. I feel like there's something else going on there that we're missing, so we would need to see. Next question, Nathaniel Morgan. Now that Malak has returned to free-to-play plebs, how long until the meta shifts? Also, should I invest in him or save for new meta and go back to him after said meta shift?
No, you got to invest in Malak, man. He is ridiculous. I mean, it's a have and have not situation. I mean, Darth Malak is OP as hell. There's no other way to say it. I mean, he just does too many things and he can ruin your day. More than Darth Revan, more than Darth Bastila, Malak is the one, especially when he gets to Gear 13, that will eat your shit for lunch. I mean, he's that ridiculous. I've seen him kill four people.
I'm going to guess Darth Malak teams are going to be on either offense or defense for the next 18 months.
Probably. And don't forget the platoons in GOTB, which is... Yeah,
platoons in GOTB. But I'm just thinking, we're still using, JTR teams. We're still using CLS teams on either offense or defense. Thrawn perennial on either, again, these legendary or legendary plus or heroic plus type characters are going to be staples for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in a vote for leapfrogging the metas because I've always done that. Even like when Rey Jedi Training came out, that was, they did the thing with the Night Sisters, so I was on that. I just went Night Sisters. I was always doing the counters. I eventually get Rey. I eventually get, whatever it is, Jedi Knight Revan. I did the same thing with Jedi Knight Revan too. You can play the game that way. I mean, I don't take number one, but you don't need to be number one to play this game.
All right.
And have fun.
Yes, you can. And Ouchie always has fun.
Oh, yes.
Takedown Games question: is Shakti free to play yet? Next week. Come on.
She's coming. Don't worry. Her cadence is coming
probably.
too soon. Yeah, she's gonna be Cantina. Mark my words. So.
You really think she's going to be Cantina?
Yeah, she's gonna be.
so.
I'm not so sure.
I
about
think
that.
so. She's the Geonosian Brood Alpha of this, and I think she's gonna
I'm
be.
guessing fleet. I'm guessing.
I'm not seeing it the same way you are.
Apparingo question: am I getting my rock voice ranger?
Yes, but I'm not there yet. I can do rock voices, but he wants me to do an 80s hair metal band rock voice. And
He's actually talking about like music rock.
yeah, not. Do you smell what the? No, it's not.
Yeah, I know. Finally, Darth Malak has come back to SWGOH.
What do you think, Finn? It doesn't matter what you think.
Sunday.
If you smell la, 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 what Darth Malak is cooking.
I'll do that,
There you
bro.
go.
I just can't. That's one of those voices that I've been listening to Rat and Poison and Cinderella, and I'm just like, they don't have testicles.
Hey.
Oh no, actually, I love those bands, but they sing that high, and you're just like, no.
I don't know if she's going to be. I don't think Shakti is going to be a hard note. They're all thinking hard notes, and I'm like, nah, it's going to be a fleet note.
But that is a hard note, right? Well, I mean, it's the hard.
But I mean, it's going to be a.
Yeah, not regular energy. I don't think so.
I don't think
okay.
so, man.
Let's see. Red Ribbon Army question. I have 31,000 crystals saved up. Do you think that will be enough for the next meta shift that will be coming soon?
Paul Bracamati just donated $2. Says, just unlocked Treya. Am I late? Did I miss the meta? A little bit.
You missed the arena meta. It's still like one of the most.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yep.
Let me tell you though, she still makes.
She's really good.
She still makes TW. She still makes TB. I mean, we're still using GK. We're still using OG Han. All of these characters are still worth having. I mean, and it's kind of like what Ouchie said. Even if you miss it one go around, it's not the end of the world. Here's the thing: don't say I'm never going to get this character ever because I don't like it. That's the thing that you probably really want to stop. It's just this like knee-jerk reaction about things.
Yeah, there's characters I got that I'm like, but I still get them because I know they're good.
But to Red Ribbon Army's question, I mean, I think 31,000 is.
I had for
but-
Revan and Malak, I had saved up about 40,000. So
That's what I'm thinking, right? Because it's not just one character. There's going to be probably a legendary that leads into the Malak. Maybe even two legendaries, but one of them may be like Jedi Training Rey, if it's First Order related, or if it's Rise of Skywalker related, right? And so Jedi Training Rey may be one of the legendaries, and they might introduce a new one. And so you might need crystals for that one plus another. So I would probably try to top about 50,000 by the time like November or October comes around. I think that would be your really safe bet. That's where I would probably target.
All right.
Let's see. Next one. Takedown Games. Question: if Ouchie was a character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, what class would she be? Tank, support, healer, or attacker? And
Attacker.
How many Zetas would she need?
10.
Ow.
Attacker, 10. She has 10 different abilities to kill you. All
Okay.
offensive.
Great, then everybody's going to be complaining about me.
No, they're going to be like, no, she one-shots the team. It's amazing. AoE for the win, bitches.
I want to be a tune in the Galactic War Store so everybody loves me.
I think you would be a support character.
I don't think Ouchie would be support. I think she's...
She has to support Hideous all the time. 'Cause Hideous,
Oh, God.
Hideous goes nuts.
All right.
There's his which way am I pointing? This way. That's the the savior.
Where are you pointing, Finn?
I'm pointing this way, which looks correct on the
Right
on
toward
the-
his pickle. He did it live on camera, guys. You saw
It
it.
looks like I'm pointing at the pickle.
He's pointing at the pickle. Well, damn, we want to nerf Ouchie already, Danny Crane. We haven't even got her in the game yet. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm broken.
Nah, she's
But
a
the
little
good
OP.
news is that CG is going to change my description.
Oh, well. Then there's that to look forward to. So, okay. Next question.
She's becoming a Jawa too.
Okay.
Okay. DSP. Oh no, that's a separate thing. Adonis. Question: Are you excited as I am that divisions in Grand Arena Championships will actually be divided from now on? That was the most irrational mistake in matchups, according to me.
It was really something else. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I was in Division 2, and pretty much all my opponents were Division 1. It was like 300,000 to 400,000 difference in GP. So I like that it's getting a little bit more focused. I think it needs to be even more focused, because with that many players in the game, you should be within a 50,000 GP mark of where you're at. So we'll see. So they're going to get more focused on it with just saying in those divisions. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, Finn, quit playing with your. Oh, you're playing. I thought you were playing with your pickle. You're playing with your phone.
No. McVenom sent a message, and she said, "Ouchie is absolutely beautiful."
Well, I already could have told you that.
Aww.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Okay, next question. Bones Jones 159 question. Anyone else hate how they did? I'm assuming didn't address Gear 13 in the matchmaking.
I think that's a part of what they were kind of inferring, but they weren't clear
didn't
about
say
that.
it.
Yeah, they weren't clear about that. So they just said matchmaking in general, but they didn't really reference that specifically. So we'll have to wait and see, because we can see another match where Urge is facing someone. He's got 4 Gear 13s. They got 16. It's a little bit off.
I don't think that's something they have to do in. Maybe it's something they do in matchmaking, right? But that would require them to change the coding on matchmaking. The way to fix that is actually to change the GP for Gear 13, and we should be able to see that on our characters, right? Like all of a sudden.
We've had that conversation before.
Yeah.
The problem with changing too much GP is now all of a sudden you're gonna have certain guilds saying, but now that's a nerf to TB.
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends how much they raise it, but yeah. But I mean, because it's not easy for a lot of people to get Gear 13s, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, next
I mean,
question.
matchmaking based on Gear 13 is going to be also very complicated, because now you're adding a whole different factor.
They added it. They got to figure it out. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, let's start with cheating first.
Yeah, honestly, I would take.
I'll take cheating over that.
No way. I would take a mismatch over cheating.
No, I'm saying fix cheating first, and we're about
Correct.
the Gear 13.
Yes, I agree. Fix cheating first.
DSP question. Zeta
MC3.
CLS lead. What's the best use for it, considering it's a standard Gear 12 Rebel team?
Anything you like. Go have fun, man. It's CLS, for Christ's sakes. It's not like it's the Jawas. It's CLS, man.
I mean, you use CLS lead because it gives you turn meter, and it lets you sometimes beat turn meter teams or teams that have better mods.
Yes.
There's a CLS counter for Darth Rev and Malak. So these things are possible.
Science.
All right. Next question from What Else 73. Do you think it's a coincidence that the Geo Gear Pack for $40 expired one day before Malak was announced as coming out? The one that could have helped gear up Malak with stuff. No.
Science.
I don't.
Doesn't shock us.
Next question, McTweet. Question, Ranger, what is the best video for the Malak event?
Well, we've got one coming up from RNG. RSG is going to be putting one out tonight, because Finn's going to be working on it here. And it'll be how I beat the event with the help of Vancel. I call it the Vancel strat. And if you watch it, you do exactly what I did. You will beat. It's mainly the light side. We're not worried about the dark side. We're worried about the light side. But we'll have the event. We'll show it to you. Finn's cutting it together right now, and we'll be squared away.
Well, not right now. Right now I'm on the stream.
Well, but he's going to putting it out.
He's actually using his toes to edit the video.
Or other things.
Okay. Next question is from Forcemaster77. Question. So with Malak out, 2 more and tomorrow, and possibly a new meta event around the corner involving Padme, who would you guys gear up first, Malak or Padme?
Malak.
Yes, Malak. I would do
I
Malak.
think Ouchie's going to say Padme.
Padme.
Yeah, there we go. Next question, Nathaniel Morgan. Question: do you think CG has new cheating countermeasures, but is not revealing it to play possum, so cheaters will continue to use old methods?
I have no idea.
Partially, yeah, but they've still said that they are reliant on people reporting cheaters, right? And they haven't given us anything to do with it.
I mean, you guys need to think outside of software and outside of the game for a minute. Literally, you cannot have a policeman, fireman, and EMS guy on every corner of every street in every city. This is the reason why we have phones and 911 service. So that when you see a problem, you can call the people who can fix the problem. The problem we have right now is we don't have eyes. We have a 911 service. There's no way to have a system that's good enough to have a police officer, a fireman, and an EMS guy on every corner. It's not possible. But the problem is we don't have our 5 senses to be able to understand if cheating's going on. That's the problem.
We're turning into that crotchety old man that's like, 911? There's a kid running in front of my house. He just looks suspicious. Come. Oh yeah, I need my glasses.
Again, right? When you give people the tools, you will increase the number of false positives. Absolutely, it will happen.
When you don't give them the tools, you increase the number of false positives because there's no way for us to know.
But here's the deal: you also increase the rate of false negatives, which means people actually doing something bad and no one knows, right? So if right now we have errors in both directions, right? Errors where people are not getting caught, and errors where people that are cheating are not getting caught, and then errors where people are accusing other people of cheating and they're not really cheating. Let's at least get to the point where all the errors are in the same direction, so that at least that way we can have consistency in going, yeah, false alarm on that one, and then, no, that one was real, kick them out. This is a societal problem. As us as players.
That's right. You all are the problem.
No.
CG said I'm a cheater.
I'm not saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is a way people interact with each other type problem, right? And they're never going to fix it with software. They're never going to fix it. They're going to think they are because they think they're super smart. They're never going to fix it with software.
All right. Next question. DSP question: what % does Ouchie get to these stream donations today?
None.
She is here because she is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Kaze Kage too easy.
She gets she gets all the pickles. There you go.
I'll give her another virtual hug.
We're giving her gold VIP for Christ's sakes. I mean, get out of here, guys. What do you want?
Let's see.
Gold VIP.
I already said you were.
Kaze Kage too easy question: since Malak is back, can Kit Fisto get a rework and Zeta? And don't forget Eth Koth.
Oh yeah.
Next question.
But they are Galactic Republic.
Next question.
Probably getting a rework to be relatively good. I mean, they're in obscurity. We have 4 or 5 Galactic Republic Jedis, which are in complete obscurity.
Talk about
that Eth Koth rework is going to wreck Gear 13 Grievous's.
Yeah, that makes my pickle hurt. Let's move on to the next question.
Here's the thing, though. They need to have a paper, rock, scissors type meta where one thing...
I agree with that 1,000%.
Where one thing can beat something else. I mean, and then you get to go, sorry, buddy, you don't have rock. Go work on rock. Come back when you have rock, right? You're never going to beat scissors. Doesn't matter how good your paper team is. But paper, rock, scissors, or some version of that, right? We could have 4 things or 5 things. The problem is they come in here and they go, we're all sitting here playing, paper, rock, scissors, and then someone comes in and they go, Kryptonite, baby.
No, Lizard Spock. It's Lizard Spock.
Lizard Spock.
Rock, paper, scissors, Lizard Spock. He doesn't know.
Rock, paper, scissors,
It's
litter,
way,
spot.
it's way over his bald head. All right, let's go.
All right. Durgan, question for good old Maurice. What defense can South Carolina use to counter Clemson's offense? Alabama's players. Next question.
Clemson doesn't need Alabama's players. They got their own damn players.
No, South Carolina needs Alabama's players.
Oh, South Kakalaki. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Nathaniel Morgan, question. What defense will Finity set to avoid the non-participation nerf? Jawas, Tuscans, Lobot. Hey, I actually do set legit defenses. I just don't care about attacking, so I'll play around with it. But I'm still like 2-1 in all of my Grand Arena rounds.
I mean, that's something, yeah.
So I hit Erodium, and I think I was like 2,000 away from it, and I did like no feats because I usually go in and retreat from a fleet battle, so I didn't even get like the do fleet battle feat done ever because I don't do fleet battles. Nathaniel Morgan, question. In addition to Rangers modding service, will RSG commission the storytelling services of the angel-voiced Ouchie Dumpling?
No, that's a special occasion, guys. You can't expect Ouchie to do this all the time. Unless she wants to.
She's done it for the charity.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I still haven't done my thing.
There's a song. There's a few things we have to finish that we'll do to kind of kick off the...
Ouchie's a treasure. She's a jewel. You don't just bring out the jewel whenever. Special occasions we bring on Ouchie Dumpling.
Let's see. You guys you got Storm Rider, we're not saying Alabama needs help. The question was what South Carolina could do in order to stop Clemson's offense. And the answer is South Carolina needs Alabama's players in order to stop Clemson's
the last championship, that didn't work out too well for Alabama, so you're still
they did
host.
pretty well, but it was, yeah.
They got destroyed.
Tua was not doing all that well. It was Tua got more screwed.
Clemson ran and threw all over their ass.
They did. Let's see. Kazekage too easy.
How about those Braves?
Go Hokies.
Question is, where is Grande? Well, there's Grande.
There's Grande right there. There's Heisenberg.
Here. DSP question. What happened?
I got stuck at the grocery store. For anyone who really wants to know, there was a thunderstorm. Power went out at the grocery store. I was buying groceries with my flashlight on my phone, and then the credit card and the debit machine didn't work.
Okay.
That's why I was late.
Did they have to swipe it like the old time where they...
Eventually, the power kicked back on, and they were able to do the credit card machine, but debit was still down.
Huh. All right. So DSP question: what happened to the event starting in the afternoon? They moved it up for Malak. I wonder why.
Science.
I think it times out with TB starting, doesn't it? I think at the end of it, I think it ends before the start of the TV or something like that.
I don't know.
I guess I have to look at the time, but that would be, I guess. Let's see. Contingent 33 question: do you think they're going to do a clone rework after this GAC? I think during the
GAC we should see. I still think end of this month, beginning of September is when we're going to get the live side
Here's the thing,
GOTB.
though, they could kind of string out these reworks over the next 60 days, maybe, right? 60 to 90 days. And that's what I think. I think they're going to string these reworks out over reworks and new character introductions over 60 to 90 days, then give us light side.
All right.
All right.
Next question from the Dagger. I think it's for Ranger. Question: how do you feel about Prescott asking for $30 million and Zeke sitting out?
Pay them their goddamn money. Quit farting around.
Well, Prescott's asking for too much, I think.
I think
He'll
Prescott
probably settle around like 34, 35, but he's asking for like 40, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but pay them.
They'll get paid. The one, I think Cooper's going to get left out, but that's
That's all right.
Next question, John Moran. Question: when do we get the Jedi Exile?
Soon, TM. Next question.
Nev, question: what's the minimum you can put Malak in Arena, and how should he be modded? I think it's dependent more on his speed, more so
it's
than
not
anything.
speed. It's health
If
and
you can get him
protection.
gear 10
It's a survivability. I'd say gear 11.
Yes.
If you had really amazing mods,
Yeah.
and that would
Speed
be
is important too, though. If he's too slow, he's not going to be able to go as much. And
No, some people don't go speed.
He can get 100% turn meter twice.
Yeah.
So I don't really think the speed is quite. I'm not saying the speed's not important.
No, but you're right. His survivability.
Health and it's about
I think
protection.
it's
It's
survivability.
all about protection and trying to get him to gear 11. The Zetas, if you don't have them, don't bother.
Yeah, don't bother without those Zetas, man.
All right.
But the other thing too is, if you are going in with a slightly weaker version, it's definitely a Sith trooper on the squad type team.
Yes. You gotta have Sith trooper take
You're
some of that
not going to be
damage.
doing Marauder and HK
No.
with a G11 Malak.
No. You're going to get smoked.
You're going to get really wrecked badly. So be careful about that.
Next one, Xylo. Question: does anyone else feel like CG took GAC and threw it on the ground? I wasn't a fan of their post. I don't think it addressed the issue.
I don't know about that.
It seemed like a post that was very it was like politically correct, and it was. And this post seemed canned to me. This post seemed like there were some significant hiccups. Like they're kind of like whitewashing the whole thing, right? I mean, you know, when you ban 2 YouTubers, it's more than significant hiccups. Let's just be real for a minute. I mean, you're I don't think that they are, even in this post. I mean,
they didn't say what they were doing, right? It's one of those where you make the promise of we are going to work on cheating, but then not give any specifics on it.
Unfortunately, there's no single solution to resolve this issue. I mean, it's very like politically correct, and it's very like, let me write a bunch of stuff without actually saying anything. And so it's a problem. I mean, what's the concrete takeaways from this? We got some portraits, and they have 4 things they're still working on.
And they're releasing GAC before addressing anything.
Yeah, and they're gonna keep on trucking with giving it to us, even though it's broke. That's basically
That's what I got from it too. Yeah.
That's the disappointing part, that they're still moving ahead. Like, I would be fine with this post if they didn't say we're going to release GAC next week for the next round. It's like, you're not ready yet. You haven't done anything different, or at least you haven't said you've done.
I mean, the whole reason for an exhibition round was to fix things. I mean, I don't even see one single fix here.
They just
Well,
said
they changed something with the matchmaking, right? They didn't.
They worked on bugs and some other things that they talked about. They didn't list out what they were. Again, a little bit ambiguous, where they didn't really get into specifics. Just saying that they've done something.
That's cool, but for the most part, we have 2 things we're worried about, right? Matchmaking and cheating. That's it. Like, seriously, the rest of this is all fluff.
Yeah. Pretty much.
We get portraits and titles. I mean, that's really the only concrete stuff we got.
Pretty much, you know. And I'm just, it's like, we know it's broken, but we're gonna move forward anyway. Well, then,
I mean, now, don't get me wrong. If you have a bug where someone's score was all screwed up, it's a huge problem for them individually, right? I mean, it is, right? So we go for, do they go for minor or for minor/major inconveniences for certain people, or do we go for catastrophic problems for the few? That's a toss-up. They should have done a better job.
Yeah.
And this post, as huge as it is, the TLDR on it is, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, even though we don't have it right. That's unfortunate.
All right. Next question, Kane77. Question: I spent 300 crystals and got 3 brood shards. What the hell?
Ouchie, what'd you do?
That's painful.
That's awful. You didn't pray to Ouchie, therefore you were denied. You didn't sacrifice.
Ouchie, try and give Kane some good luck.
Yeah, give him some. Oh, you've been blessed by the Ouchie girl.
Oh, wow.
Next time you wake up, you make sure when you're using your pickle, you think of.
Touch the screen, Kane.
And that's only for Kane. Nobody else touched the screen.
No!
Nobody else touched the screen. That's only for Kane.
Everybody can. It's all right.
No. This is specifically for Kane77.
Oh,
you don't just give that away.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Next question from Stonewall. Question: has anyone used First Order in GOTB, and if so, how well did you do?
So
Horribly.
I'm going to tell you that I subbed in a crew and First Order Stormtrooper, and if you use crew and First Order Stormtrooper, you can kind of sub them in when you've had to donate stuff.
Yeah.
So
I donated a lot of stuff, so I have got dick to use right now.
So that's
I use first order and get good results.
Up to a point. The first two phases you can. You're not. It depends on who you get in the fourth round. They'll do
man.
I need to
okay.
gear them up, but I think they can work in the later phases too, because
No, they get smoked.
Crew has
man.
one thing that's ridiculous, which is an irresistible stun. If you start moving around the stun and you use first order officer in order to speed up his turns, Crew can get like a lot of the team with stun, and then you can get a tenacity down. Masked Kylo can actually stun with his special. Even in phase 4, I actually managed to get like 3 of them stunned. The problem is mine are all gear 12, a couple of them are gear 11, and they don't survive.
Yes.
I need to get them to gear 13.
And the other challenge is the DPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're basically you're feeding turn meter to Crew for control, which
Mm-hmm.
means Fox is not getting the turn meter he needs in order to be your damage dealer.
Yeah.
It is a slow battle. I'm not saying it's fast. It is a slow battle because it does take time to generate the damage, but it
And
does.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's only like two teams that can beat it if you run up against Shakti in the 3rd round or the 4th round.
Yeah, it depends on the matchup too. You're right.
You get Shakti, and it's over.
Have you used first order, Ouchie?
Yeah, but I use Phasma on the team instead of first order Stormtrooper.
Yeah, that can help too. It's kind of the same concept, right? You just keep on speeding up Crew to try and get him to stun. Yeah, it's definitely a control match. It's not going to be a high damage match. So it can work. Later phases, though, if they're not gear 13, they're just going to start falling. It's everything in that phase pretty much.
And don't be afraid, because mods aren't locked in TW. Don't be afraid to save some loadouts and switch some mods around.
Oh yeah, you for most players, I'm going to say you need to swap mods.
If you're getting very competitive, right?
I mean, here's the thing, right? If you know that your guild needs you to go 3 or 4, 4 or 4, in order to get to the next star, by all means, I would be highly suggesting that you swap mods.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, if you're trying to do the special missions and you really want to complete, and you know you're close to being able to complete the special missions, yeah, I'd swap mods.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Kaguru Syndicate question: does anyone know why in GOTB that endurance can just wreck a nearly maxed Houndstooth?
Not endurance. Not endurance. It's negotiator.
And a modified negotiator, if I remember correctly. Like, it's not the exact same one. I think the abilities are slightly.
It's the multi-hit attack. It's the daze. I mean, it's a
and
combination.
it's Clone Sergeant that comes off the bench and can one-shot things, apparently.
There's also like it's not Clone Sergeant. There's like a clone trooper in a ship.
Something like that. Yeah, there's a clone ship that comes in.
There's a clone trooper in a ship, and it's like it almost looks like a Galactic Republic vulture droid looking thing. I don't even remember what its name is. I'd have to go back in and look. That ship hits hard, man. If you don't, I mean, you can take it out, but if you don't take it out, it'll hit hard.
Yeah. Let's see. Next one, Brian Bodie. Question: what tunes do you think will be required for the new Malak style event?
No idea. Nobody has a clue.
I mean, we can kind of speculate, right?
We can speculate, but I mean.
So first of all, we have to decide who is that next character.
I think it's something from the new movie. If not, then I think they do something.
Ouchie is saying something, but on mute. She's very excited.
Okay, Ouchie.
I'm just being quiet, that's all.
Well,
But you were dancing.
Yeah, I was seeing Jar Jar. So, just like Malak, you needed light side and dark side. They've done this whole Clone Wars thing. They're going to do this whole pass with, the Separatists and, the Galactic
Jar Jar
Republic.
is going to be the Malak?
No, I think it is Padawan. I think it's Padawan Anakin. I really do. It makes a lot of sense. It's Padawan Anakin, and then it's some version of Separatists or some version of Sith and some Separatists, and then some version of a Galactic Republic.
I'm going Snoke. I think it's going to be Snoke with a Resistance team led by Jedi Training Rey and a new First Order, probably either Hux or a new version of Kylo.
Who's Snoke again?
He's a dude that's split in half. That I don't want to talk about too much because I feel like we're going to get into spoiler territory a little bit if we continue the conversation.
I don't think it's a spoiler if the movie's been out for 2 years, right?
No, the next movie.
Oh.
There's stuff that we've seen some stuff, right, about Rise of Skywalker. A lot of people haven't seen it, so I don't want to go into it yet.
Okay.
But there was that laugh. There was a laugh that leads to speculation, so we don't want to necessarily spoil.
What laugh?
There was a laugh at the celebration.
That was
Celebration.
Yeah, I know, but not everyone saw the laugh.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Some people intentionally don't watch.
How could you spoil? Anyway, how could you spoil?
You can spoil it because a lot of people don't intentionally watch the trailer. So if you don't see any of the trailers, then you don't know what's.
Yeah, but like 2 weeks after the trailer's out, can't you start talking about it?
No, you wait until the movie. You don't talk about the trailer. You can wait 2 weeks after the movie's released.
Ah, man.
Because this is all leading up to the movie. The movie is what you don't spoil. So the trailer.
2 hours into a podcast, 6 months after a trailer came out, I think we can.
It's 2 hours after a podcast.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry, I love the concept. The Escape podcast. Let's see. Ouch, you getting angry. All right, next one. Kane 77. Question: what defense do you have for Boston? Which Boston? Boston College? I have no idea which Boston you are referring to, Mr. Kane. I'm assuming BC, but yeah. Good luck. All right, so that is it. That is it for questions that we are taking.
All right, so we can end the stream. Yay! We did a good job.
10 Bears had a request for you, Ranger.
What was that?
Let me
go back.
I did see that. It didn't show up here. Let me see if it pops up here.
Trying to look at
There it is. It is the last one. It's the only one. So, Ranger, will you recite the One Ring inscription using Palpatine's voice, please?
Do we just want the regular words, or we just want like the Lord of the Rings words here?
I think that's what he's looking for, right? So I'll let Ranger search for that while I close this out. If you want to bring up the.
And use the black speech.
I'll use the black speech. I gotta pull it up. Let me look here.
All right, so everyone, thank you guys for joining us. It has been another Wednesday night stream, and we have covered Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news once again for another week. I am trying to keep up with the podcast on our channel, so hopefully you guys are getting it. We had some difficulties getting the lunch streams for some reason, but I think we are back operational for getting that. So the podcast should start getting updated. I am working on the Malak video, so we should get that out here later this evening. So I do hope you guys had a lot of fun. We appreciate all of you guys that are in the chat and just having fun. Oh, Mongo X-Ray just donated $2 and said, are they going to allow you to unnerf EP for money? It is possible. Or they just release a new version. It would be kind of cool if they do release.
Do I need to put the ending stuff, or what are we doing?
Yeah. If you can go ahead and put the gold patrons. So thank you to all of our gold patrons that hopefully are on the screen right now, because I can't see it right at the moment. But these are all of our gold patrons that go above and beyond and donate and really help us with a lot of the stuff that we do for the stream. And you didn't read my Finn stuff. Okay. So, again, thank you to all of you guys that are gold patrons. And we do have some fun announcements that hopefully we'll be getting in the next couple weeks for you regarding some of the stuff that your kind donations to us are going to. So we'll talk about that hopefully in the next couple weeks. We're really excited about some of the news here. So then also make sure that you do check us out, not only on YouTube, where you guys are now, so make sure that you give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, but also make sure that you do follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/RealitySkewedGamers. We're having different streams on both of them. We're doing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes primarily on YouTube, but we will have some on Twitch, and we've been doing a lot more Magic the Gathering on Twitch lately, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure that you check us out there. And Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we have Star Wars Jedi Academy, which is where we have a great group of YouTubers that are here to answer your questions for 2 hours. Again, that starts at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So you guys come with questions, the panel will answer it for 2 hours, and it's a lot of fun. And that also we've been doing for just about 120 some odd episodes now. So it's been a while that we've been doing that and answering you guys' questions. So make sure you drop by for those. And make sure that you hit the bell when you hit subscribe so you can get the notification when we go live, because we are live all the freaking time. So, I think with that, Ranger, do you want to sign us out with the
I will. This is Emperor Palpatine doing another fantasy speech for you. Ashnas Durt Platug, Ashnas Green Patul, Ashnas Rectacul. Arbrazam Iskraptur. What the hell does that mean? I don't like this speech. Why are we not using common? I'm going to go force lightning someone. There you go.
Mecca lecca hi, Mecca hiney hiney ho.
And it was just ruined. Thanks, Grande. Ranger set a theme and everything. Like, he set a mood with his speech. And Grande just comes in.
I know, he's a dickweed. All right. So with that, thank you guys for joining us. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, check out Patreon, all that other good stuff. All right. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Pork.